There's been increasing use of communications technology, so video and phone, for giving patients consultations remotely in general practice and physiotherapy for a number of years. I think particularly of the Physio Direct service. Reports on this have demonstrated that about half the patients who have remote consultations with physiotherapists for musculoskeletal problems do well and don't need to go on to have face-to-face care. And it's similar in general practice. About half of the patients get the treatment they need without needing to see the GP. When the COVID crisis arrived and the chiropractic profession was effectively shut down in May of this year, the chiropractic profession had to make a decision. Was it going to just stop providing care for patients, or going to find alternative mechanisms to do it? And quite a few practitioners, myself included, turned to video and remote consultations. I was working at that time running musculoskeletal services for a group of general practices making up a sort of primary care network in East Hampshire. Because the practice was physically close to patients, we moved all of our care online. Because there's no research done into chiropractors' use of remote consultations, we don't really know what chiropractors think about it, and we don't really know how their patients experience it. For most people, chiropractic is a treatment that involves some sort of touch, some sort of manual therapy. In fact, the word chiropractic comes from the Greek, kairos, which means to do or done by, and practice, which is hand. So it literally means done by hand. And the World Federation definition of chiropractic is a hands-on or is a manual therapy. So we started to do a research project exploring this. We sent a questionnaire through the state regulator, the General Chiropractic Council, to every chiropractor in the United Kingdom, and requests to complete it were also sent out by the Royal College and the various national chiropractic associations. I think we had about 20% of the profession replied to us. And in the questionnaire, we asked, are they doing remote consultations? And if they are doing them, how they found it, and aspects of their care they thought were affected. And if they weren't doing it, we asked how they, their reasons for not doing it. And for those who were doing it, we asked them to give their patients a questionnaire. And this questionnaire asked the patients about their experience of having a remote consultation with a chiropractor. And also asked about something called the Therapeutic Alliance. The Therapeutic Alliance is a caring, a healing relationship between a caregiver and a care receiver. And in lots of areas of healthcare, a stronger therapeutic alliance is linked with better patient outcomes. Patients get better more quickly if they get on better with their caregiver. We've had the results from these two studies in, and we've actually written them up as 3 papers. So there's a paper written about those who are using remote consultations. There's a very interesting paper, the paper I think is very interesting, which is completed by the data completed by the people who aren't doing remote consultations, and that was based on their free text comments. So we're looking at the themes which emerged from that. And a third paper is based on the results of the patient survey. We are the beginning of August, I think it was the 3rd of August today, and all 3 papers are being sent off for publication this week, or rather being sent off for the editors to give to peer reviewers to see what they think, hopefully going to lead to publication. I don't really want to go into the results of the papers yet, because that preempts their publication, and if the reviewers or editors come back and say our methodology is flawed, maybe what I think of the results might be found to be incorrect, but I will post more results here when we get them.